Good morning, everyone. That's the Superman song, right? Folks, I think we've turned the corner in the market. I do believe the short term, if we will, algorithms are set to stun. I do believe. Now, let's test this theory. Let's see if there's any basis behind it, or if I'm just spinning my wheels. Right? Okay. So the first thing that I want to point out, and let's see, at all time highs. Okay, and not only did we get at all time highs, but we opened, gapped, and then dropped. Right. So now, oh, let me show you. See, we're gonna skip a couple charts, but I have to skip a couple charts to show was es das, right? So here's where I have to skip to. Now, it had to repaint, and I don't mean that in a negative repaint kind of way. Okay, what I mean by that is, where did it go? Yeah, okay. We created new noise on the 45-minute chart, and so it has moved the goalposts. Okay, there is a sell signal at 1325. I'm not taking it because volume is really low. We got news coming in. We're coming up on the 200 simple 2-minute. Our target was right here, right? Picture. Okay, it's under screenshots. Let me show you what I'm talking about. That way, we're all in line with. Okay, so it changed. Okay, so how do I go to the next one? Okay, how do I see that clearer? Well, give me 1 second. I have a picture of it. I have to zoom in on the picture. It was 63.47. Okay, and then what was the next one that it gapped to? I'm so sorry, guys. I want to make sure that I put this puzzle together for us. Okay, here's the picture of it. All right, so now here's what we're dealing with. I'm not taking a short, folks. We're narrow range, and we just ran into support, a possible demand zone. Okay, now check this out. This, and I do believe we put it all over Twitter and all that kind of stuff. The target is this white line. Okay, so now let's see if we can zoom in. What is the white line? Remember, it's just a picture. 40. It was like 54 or something like that, right? Okay, so now that we've hit that, this starts my thesis of, if we don't get above this very, very quickly and reverse the lower high, we could be flipping here. Okay, so now this, we're just going to keep this in our basket, right? But thank you, Joey. Everybody type in, thank you, Joey. Hit the like button for Joey calling the top so far, right? And so now let's look. I'm going to keep that picture so we're still in tune with it, right? But look at this on the 4-hour chart, the daily chart. Gap, we hit a projected number, right? When it hits the projected number, you don't just go, okay. You go, okay. Oh, now we have a fail, gap, fill, lower high into the 61% retracement, fail, break. Watch. 4-hour, boom. Okay, now 4-hour is not in position one. Hold 61.8, drip, drop, drizzle, drizzle, drazzle, drizz, right? So let's look at it like this. Drizzle, that's a, when I was younger, speaking of not understanding lyrics to songs, it was either Dave Matthews or Blues Travel. I used to think it says drizzle, drazzle, drizz for a long, long time. Sure. Like Thunder Knees, Dirty Chief. Huh? What the hell is this guy talking about? All right, on the 4-hour chart, we've got a triangle coming in. Triangle. Now, which way does it go? No clue, but we're drawing the battlefield, right? Let's make sure that we know where the inefficiency in business played. And look at that. Now, I'm not giving credit to the people that get credit for this little box here. Look, listen. That's not what people think it is. It's not what it's labeled, right? Think about it. All they did was just come up into the inefficiency and realize that there actually was a markdown in the price of the underlying instruments. Okay, so now that's just is that a W? Is it a high or low? If we move over here, right? That's the upside. Context. Let's call it context. Structure. Look left, right? Because there's this Gappertino. Let's just move this thing over here. Excuse me. What? 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 Wait. Huh? Right. Filled it or couldn't fill it. And so let's think about if Joey were the narrator, right? And he was like, okay, if it goes to my white line and goes through it, we're bullish. Okay. But if it doesn't touch it, we're bearish, right? Think about this line right here. Now, I just used Joey as an example because Joey took the instructions that I gave him and he ran with them. That's why I'm talking about Joey. Right. If you want me to talk about you, take my instructions, get on the coaching calls, take my instructions, and run with them. Okay? I'll talk about you all day long. I will. Here's the deal. If one of you guys makes $1 million, if you've had coaching sessions with me and you make $1 million in one day, I will get a neck tattoo. Because then I'll be a cool day trader. Look at the fall out there. Look at the sell. Look at the sell. Look at the sell signals told us sell, 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 sell. Look at that. 2 blue bars. Look at that. Sell, sell, sell. Sell, sell, sell. Boom. In context, you didn't take the long because it hits upper Keltner. Ooh, 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 ooh. From upper Keltner, you get a sell signal here. You have room. No, I didn't take them, right? So I'm looking at it in hindsight. The volume is a third of what I like it to be. A third. Okay. Oh, nice exit, Ryan. Nice exit, Ryan. Full screen. Full screen. Full screen. Full screen. Pew! Oop, sorry. Yep. Yep. That's a great exit. And not even in hindsight, right? Like, it's perfect. All right, let's go to. If they recover, this thing's going to rip, though. If operative word if. Okay, so there's the 4 hour. Look, it does, folks. Right now it's a B C. Now what? Right. We call this the two step. This how do I say this without getting everybody all? Oh no, he's saying blah, 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 blah. Head and shoulders work 64% of the time. Head and shoulders work 64% of the time. All right. So if this is a head and shoulders, where's what homeboy calls the BB? Okay, we can't. Here's well, we could. I like breaker block. I don't like the term order block. Here's why I don't like the term order block. An order block is a large institutional buy. Okay, an order block is a 500 contract purchase. An order block is 700,000 shares of Amazon purchased at one time. That's an order block. Okay? So using the term order block is stupid. Now breaker block, I get it. I get it, right? So where's the breaker block? I want one of you guys to type in, and I'm not gonna put it on the screen until one of you guys type it in. Where do you put the breaker block? Right on the, and that's the 4 hour chart. I'm going to leave that to you guys to type that in. I'm going to move on. 15-minute. Okay, let's go back to the KISS chart. Okay, first, the daily is 228 in price, up. 4 hour, 200 up, 20 above 8, and price chop zone, fractal down. Don't ignore it. Pay attention to this block here, this bar here, excuse me. Shkabink. Okay. 15-minute. Down. Position one. Not initial position one, but position one. The other thing I want to point out is let's start looking for targets on the downside if this thing goes down. Well, on the 2 hour, right, the first bit of noise is 63.12 to 62.94. There's no noise on the 1 hour for a long, 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 long time. Blink. Was there 8:15 news? Yep, ADP employment. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we got GDP at 8:30, home sales pending home sales at 10, and the FOMC at 2 p.m. Fed at 2:30. Okay, I want to point out on the 4 hour RSI. Look at this right here. Now let's zoom out at this. So it goes down and it's barely moving, right? So we're watching the 50 reading on the RSI, and in relation to these two, do they curl up or they continue to slide down? And remember that's dictated by price. So this is always a lagging indicator, but it tells us short-term momentum, right? So if that's the 4 hour, let's go to the 15 minute. It's really just kind of, but stair stepping lower. Okay. Okay. Noted. 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 Yet still above, 50 on the pushes upwards, but the pushes upwards are actually smaller. Okay, locking into that, paying attention to that. All right, we got folks. Folks, here's the deal. Here's most of you should, most of you that are not yet profitable, please don't even use the evals. Just move over to sim. Don't. You don't have enough data. Listen. Most people trading do not have enough data to trade the next 3 days because the next 3 days rarely happen together. Listen, they're doing the employment. They're doing non-farm payrolls on the first. On the first, they don't do. They don't ever do non-farm payrolls on the first. Last month they did them on the third. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a lot of news today. A lot of news. There now. Here's the expectation. If every weak trader has the expectation that the market is going to be crazy today, what is it actually going to do? Where is the bluff? I'm gonna write that down. Where is the bluff? Where is the bluff? Where's the bluff on this chart? Look at that. They swept the leg. Look at how perfect that is. Sweet mercy, folks. Are you seeing this? Hi, my name is. Hey, I'm going to go over to x.com. I'm going to go grab some Mancini levels here. Adam Mancini 4. He will never private message you. That is my only warning. Last 2 days before routine chop ahead of FOMC in the ES. Chop is defined by failed breakdowns, and we got another at 3:45 p.m. where we lost the daily low. Trapped, rallied. Target was 64.15 plus. Hit there all night. Plan today. 6407 equals support, which is weak, okay, meaning it's been tapped several times. 6421, 6427, 36 above. If we dip, we go if we dip 01, 90 below 07. All right, so now Huggy Bear laid it out so y'all can play it out. All right. All right, got the Mancini levels going there. All right. Look at how you, instead of, so we're coming off of the lower Keltner, right, which is right here. Look at what happens if you would have done this. Look, so if you draw it normally, 2 ticks. Okay. But watch this. Instead of shorting 1025, going long at 1025 and exiting at 12 and 1375. Right? Because think of the rules that we talked about yesterday. And then put this into it right there. And yes, I'm now I'm showing it in hindsight, but I I was watching it in real time, right? The 1025 to 12. Because the three rules are right. Yeah, during Keltner, right? It could be a possible reversal. Look for a leg sweep, and if you're going to take the trade, it has to come off of moving averages, right? But because we get this spike that has some disgustingness to it. Look at this. The computers don't like that. That has to get that not that has to get repaired. There's a higher probability that that has to be repaired first before it can move down. Pops, are you in the room? Are you saying that is a music replacement? I see what you're saying. Right. Yes. Yeah, Ryan. All right, now we're getting the right. We got to be careful going long here. Now it's kind of changing, and it would be like an 8 target, right? Um, Initial position 1 down. Hmm. Hmm. I'll do it in the sim because I'm still uncertain here, but it will probably win. Let's see, what is the target? So if I have to do it with two. Let's see if I get filled on one more. We're about to have news. I don't care if I'm in the sim. Okay, look at the bids and offers go to zero. Everything goes to ones and twos. Everything goes to ones and twos. All right. Here we go. Okay, first move was up. First move was up. Very muted response, folks. That is not GDP numbers. First response was up. What? Let's go, Joey. Bonjour. Um, your biggest day cannot be more than 50% of your total profit. Biggest day, 98%. He said, keep trading, boy. Keep trading. Oops. Oopsie. Somebody made a poopsie. That is a beautiful sword. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Wow, that is a wicked sword. I don't know if I love it. I love the sell side of it because we're going right into position one. But where's the stop? Stratosphere 18. It's tough. So 1025 is my over under. I mean, I look at that as a sword. Do they sweep the leg and then run? Control Shift R. Give me my timer. Thank you. But I got to do it to this one too. Yeah, there they go. There they go. Sweeping them up, folks. I think the algos are set to stun right now. I really do. I think they're looking for some sort of value. All I see is a sword. That's it. That doesn't mean just because I see a candle doesn't mean that's it's. You know what I mean? Could they repair that up there? Yeah. Did they already repair what they needed to repair? Yeah. See, if I get a sell signal, I'm going to take it. Heard me say it. They heard me say it. These rats. They heard me say it. Come on. Really? Dread. Stop. Perfect. 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 Looks like they own it. So we drew right into this box. So I guess that's the bottom. Yeah, well, I'll find out. Looks like it. Oh, 1350 on your 3 minute. Over under. We held the 3 minute noise. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try to get out of this trade. This is terrible. Because on the 30-second it just goes straight to 1775 if it gets through 1350. Yep, that's it. 09, and then on the 3 minute 08 to 0650. Yep, I see it. I know. Yeah, I see it. 45-minute in order. Your 15-minute hit to the tick, Joey. Look at that. And that bar is about to close. Look at that. Did they just trap someone or not? Is the question, right? Look at the fit. Wow. Look at the 15-minute in play. Look at that. And I don't know if it's going to go up or down. I'm just saying, look at how it touched it and just came back and just was like, oh, yeah, no. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Hey, bud. Snake on the 30-second right below us, 1075 to 1175. Either it hits it or it doesn't. A lot of noise on the 2 minute. 15-minute hit the snake. I see what you're saying. Okay, right here. The 15-minute sword worked very well if you swept the leg. Wow, that's very, very great. Look at that. I mean, what is that? 07? Oh, imagine that, folks. Our 0750 is in play again. Okay. Okay. And there's a buy signal right here, a painted bar. But remember, this is narrow range, so I am not so sure. At at 200 simple. I'm gonna take it with a micro 1125 and 75. 875 on the ES short. Sweep the leg from 11, from 12. You can see it here. Ooh, did he just sell that? Did he just sell 1125? Because the buyer came in. You can see it on the tape right here, small. Let's see. I have a small mini long, micro long, mini short. Just that way, I'm taking both. Getting the signals. Two different accounts. I'm not hedging anything, um, like in a prop firm or anything like that. Because that's you can't actually do that. All right. So one micro out. 1275 is my final. Okay, out. Very very small win there on in the micros. Just testing it. I am still short in the minis, unfortunately. No, I mean optimistically. To be honest, let's rip it. Went down now on the only problem is it went down tested on the 30-second chart. Went down tested that um, snake bite there. That between blue and red. Sorry, I'm trying to update these levels here at the same time because there's a million of them. Sweep of the leg of the blue worked very very well. Golden French fry long. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh no. Mm-mm. Looks like they're going to hunt the upper part of that wick now, guys. Let's see if they're successful. Let's see. Because I got the golden French fry at 12.75. That's funny. They upped the limit, the max limit that I can trade in that $50,000 account. Sweet. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Scale up. Okay. They're like, hey, you need to make 6,000 now. And I covered my short for a 2.75 point loss. Let me out. Let me out. No, 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 no. The golden French fry. 20 is below the 200. That's that has to change. If the longs are going to take it, that would have to change. And 1625 is our little massage parlor up there. 45-minute flipped, so this would be counter trend. $4 minutes till the top of the hour. Do they make it back to 11 or not, on the 30-second chart, or not? Long day. Absolutely. Looks like the 2 minutes going to take control of this one. If it doesn't bounce off of 11, this thing's straight through 10. They're going to fill that. They're going to fill that gap down there, 925. Hmm. Back to what I was doing. CS is at 11 on the 30-second chart. If that doesn't hold, it goes straight 0825. And my sweep the leg of the French fry will not work if it goes much lower. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get him in the air. Let me make sure I can see the screen here. Let me make sure I see the screen. Let's go. Let's see. Flip to pub, pub, pub. Boom. Mm. There we go. All right. Good morning, everyone. We're going to stick to our rules. We're going to trade in process. We're going to turn the on sign. We're on air now. Now that we're on air, let's go ahead and get him up in the air. Let's go ahead and get it. Let me see if it works here. It's going to be a cheat. Just follow the process. It's going to be, they got me. They fucking got me. They got me. I was short. Yeah. So, yeah, I swept the leg of the orange and then I closed it. So they absolutely got me going, coming and going for, way too much. Way too much. Way too much. They got me. Good game, boys. Good game. You win. You win. All right. Let's see what levels we got here. '08 to 0675 is where it's going, right? Once it broke through 11, it was all over but the crying there. A lot of noise here, back and forth, sideways. So what I want to see, I want to see if they sweep anything down here. Okay, or they don't. Here, let me turn it back. Sorry. Yeah, full screen. Is there any way I can get Elijah? Can I get full screen on my stream deck by any chance at all? Happy birthday, Elijah. Guys, Elijah is partying today. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's not partying. Everybody get ready to buy. I'll tell you when to hit the buy button. You'll probably hear it. Get ready. '09 on your 2 minute chart is your over under here. Either it holds hard, right? You can see it right here. Either it holds hard, okay, and we go, or we go straight to '05, '00 quarter, okay, or we go back into the 13s. The guess is they break right through it. Perfect sell signal at '09. This is, oh yeah. This is great. This is awesome. That's a lot of red bars on that 30-second chart. Narrow range. It'll be a short day for me. Hey, if you're short at '09, 775 is your 1R, 650 is 2R, lower Keltner is 584. Watching the 2 minute white and yellow line. You see that at '09 and looks like '0950. Okay. Those are the levels that you're watching. That's the kind of, right? Because it has it closed below it. And if it closed below it, what does it do, right? Think about that every time. Like, because I want to remind everyone, there is two types of liquidity draws, grab and sweep. Okay. Actually look at the two different kinds that are at '09 now, right? And so it's like, oh, it's going to fall apart. It's going to fall apart, right? And then all of a sudden, right, your stop is above a bar, whatever, and it hits it, and you're like, what the hell, man, right? Where's the bluff? Where's the bluff? Where's the bluff? Okay, the past two times the bluff was under '09, was it not? Traders get too magnificent. Traders are too zoomed in. Okay, zoom out. That's why I didn't reverse at '09. I tried to actually put another buy order at 650, but I'm at the max contracts on this TPT account. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Copy that. Agree. Agree because we're in position one. Sweep the leg. I'm just saying that. There's no sweep the leg there. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Look at the 3 minute. Look at how it has not closed below that. Look at this. So either we're going to hold this or smash it, right? It just looks like they're drawing here at 08. Or they have already drawn at 08. One or the other, right? Or where's the bluff? The bluff is we're drawing at 08. That would be the bluff. So let's see which one it is, right? And we don't know. It's going to tell us. Snake bite above. 30-second chart. Yeah, look at that. Right on our level. 0575. Is that right? Yeah, 0575. If it fails, we go right to 05. Open in 17 minutes. Yeah, if the noise, so Joey, do you agree that if the noise at 12 holds on the 288 is totally in play, if the 3 minute noise below does not hold, right? That's kind of what you're looking at, right? Oh, the memes. First touch 45 since they've been in order, and that's the counter trend in this whole in this looking for supply levels above. But what if they can't get through that 975? Long's got a problem because it's a perfect pattern to push if they're going to do it. Copy that. Yep. Joey says yes. And it's all mapped out, right? So the trend would be down, right? Because look at your 45 minute. Okay, and we're just coming into just now. They all get in order. Okay, and then we touch the red. So if we take a long, if somebody just bought the shit out of 10, buying 10, they bought 10. Matter. Unfortunately, I just sold my ad at 10. He just bought 500 times. I took one off at 10, one off at 10. A little bit lighter now. Ooh, whoa. So where's the bluff, right? Is the bluff the people that look at the candles and don't see the tape? Do you guys ever think about something like that instead of just, oh, well, it's a supply and demand zone? Okay, are you looking inside the candles, or are you just looking at the scoreboard? Those are your two choices, right? You can look at the candles, which is the scoreboard, okay, or you can look at the actual court. I closed it. I closed one. I got five left. Or are you looking at the court, watching the actual game, understanding the rules of the game, enjoying the viewing pleasure of the game? Okay, this is the court. Okay, this is the scoreboard. Court, scoreboard. Field, scoreboard. Pitch, scoreboard. Anything else? Did I miss one? Rink for you fucking Canadians. Rink, scoreboard. Let's go, you Canucks. Let's go. Okay, back to VWAP. Back to VWAP. Polton. Ton. 1125. Okay, so excuse me. I'm not pumping up. I am airing out. Okay. Okay, so our tape read is 10. There's really not much else. Unless you want to talk about Gappertinos, where we run the flagpole like Mario at 16. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody 16, okay? Don't tell anyone at all 16. 16. So can I make that 3,000 today and then or 2,800 and then 200 the next 2 days? Because it's just my largest day now, right, guys? Am I seeing that correctly? May I ask that question to those of you that are professional Is there anything on here that can get me in trouble? No. I just have to slide it. I see it. Okay. It says traded two of 5 days. Profit target of 3,000 reached. But now my new profit target is 6,071. So now as long as I stay under the 3,000 per day, is that right? I like that, Joey. I like that. And then 1525, it really starts ripping because I have 16 on the Mario flagpole up there on the tape. Because if you look at the 30-second chart, did they grab all they wanted at '08, or do they need more? If that's what they're doing, if they're trying to jump the flagpole like Mario, okay, and get to the castle to save the princess, right? And I'm just making it simple terms, folks, right? Let's not make this complicated. Is simple terms here. Did he get to the ground floor? Does he get to run into the castle and save the princess now? Okay, well the princess would be at 16 if they're going to do this, right? So if they're going to try to get it to 16, remember, if this is an operative word, if, right? It's a function, right? If they're trying to get there, did they get enough at 8? Okay, if they're trying to sell eights, did they get enough at 13? Did they get enough at 13? My charts look like Takashi 6993. Takashi 6992. Skittle teeth ass fool. Show us the pattern. Show us the pattern. Ooh, ooh. If here's the deal, if we print 1225 now, like quickly, that pinprick is going to hurt someone. Think about it. It couldn't get back to 6410 on the tape. What's the tape read? 6410. Fellas and gals, this is the number that we watch. All right, resume. And I want to remind everyone that draws and sweeps and grabs can be 1, 2, and 3 ticks. Those hurt the most. Mwah. Right? I'm not saying it's going to go up, but that is a great draw if they're going to do it. Narrow state on the 2-minute. So we're just waiting for the next move to happen. We're waiting for the next move to happen. Look at the 15-minute. Yuck. Remember, we have Powell, 2 p.m. Or, excuse me, FOMC announcement, 2 p.m. Powell, 2:30 p.m. And remember, he does the question and answer session. So what's going to happen is the market is going to move on everything that he says. So remember, don't try to watch what he says on the news and try to trade it. Don't do that. The algorithms tear you apart. They're on fractions of a nanosecond. I know it sounds like it's bullshit, but I'm telling you. Right, so don't do that. Just wait for the price action. Wait for your pattern to repeat. Okay, most prop firms you can't trade during that anyway. So several, excuse me, I want to say that correctly. Several prop firms you can't trade on that news anyway. I don't ever wanna feel 1325 on your 30-second chart. If they get some action, 1350 on your 3-minute chart. Look at you're in the snake bite. You're in the snake bite on the 3-minute chart. That means you're in between red and blue without white association. You have that on the 15-minute chart as well, but your white is below your red and blue. This is going to be interesting. And we're narrow state on the 2-minute chart. So what we want to do is we want to wait for wide state. We want to wait for the ignition bar away from where we're at now. Right? See how everything's all the same place? We want to wait for the ignition bar away from it. And remember, we're only fractionally up 0.07%. Any dip goes to the last close of 6406. And that's, I mean, now here's the deal. If you look at gap fill statistics, this is one of the very easy gaps to fill. Those of you that listen to gap fill, watch gap fill. This is one of the easier ones to get filled. Rip and wait. Because a lot of people see this as selling, right? But a lot of people see this as an opportunity to get in. So it's flat. And the moving averages are the same, all the same price. That means it's the agreement in price. Bam. 3 left, boys. Let's go. 3 left. Let's go. See, low to low held perfectly. Okay, how do we had it mapped out right on the 2-minute and the 3-minute, right? And if we break the 1375 on the two, if we break 1350 on the three, I'm not saying it's going to, and then 15 Okay, back to 13, 12, and then push, right? Is the little yellow light on? Okay, good, good, good. Okay, and we did hit the sweep the leg target if you had a kind of liberal stop or you were able to get back in on the low to low trend line. I wanted to add at 650, but it told me to kick rocks because I already had the full contract size. Okay, now we wait because 1325 printed, just like Joey was telling us. Okay, now what? Right? Now what? Okay, remember they bought 10. Okay, play the VOD back. They bought 10. Okay, I said they bought 10. You can. Oh, matter of fact, I drew it like it's still on the freaking chart. Right, they're selling 1275s. They're selling 1275s. Does someone accumulate this here and push right before the open? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. We don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen right here. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, and then they're going to sweep the leg at 6. They're going to sweep the leg at 6. Watch this. Okay, does my account allow for that? Yes, it does. Okay. Do they sweep the leg at 6? They need the liquidity. They need the liquidity. He's selling 8s. Let's see if they absorb him or he gets paid. 8. Watch 8. Watch 8. I did take one ad off. We're on the stream, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, well, everybody, we got Mr. Harrison on the line here. He's awake.
Good
Okay, we have a
morning.
huge white sell bar at lower Keltner. Okay, at lower Keltner. Can't do it. Who else we got? We got G-Man up in here. What's good?
What's good, fam? What's up, Zach?
Hey, buddy.
Zach, you blew our mind yesterday. We had a lot of private messages saying how great that stuff. Not once we ended the stream, but what was on the stream, you guys were killing it. Great job, everybody.
I'm smart.
All right, so what is that? 05.
Zach brought the goods. I'm just a student. I was just taking it all in.
For sure. You have a sell. It's a huge stop, and it's at lower Keltner. We're inside narrow range. Your stop would be like 6 points. That's a little large. Your target would be
I
like
texted you,
02.
Rev. I got the package, so tell Mrs. Woods thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, those should be like 6 months or something like that, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she'll send you more stuff. That was all. It's really limited in finding baby stuff around here. So
No, we appreciate it, man. You
Chip.
didn't have to, but thank you.
We're honored. We're honored, my friend. Snake still in the 32nd. Again. If they print 10, there we go. As I'm saying it, let's go. Watch the reversal, guys. Okay, and then on the 2 minute, Joey was saying 15.25.
Oh, 7 support.
100%. 750 hard. Actually, 475 on the 2 minute. And then on the 15 minute for the last 2.5 weeks, 750 hard. Hard. Right here on my freaking chart. Look at that. Look at that bar. Look at that bar, guys. If we go 14 on this bar right here, shit, there's 11 minutes left in this bar. Ooh. Bam, this could get spiced. There's so much noise right here on the smaller time frames. They're going to shake all these people out. This is beaut. And no, I don't know which way it's going. I did buy 6s and sold 8s and 10s. I did do that. I know that.
I'm looking at 07 for the downside, and I'm looking at 15 reclaim for the upside. So then
reclaim and then come back to it, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna let it consolidate.
Yeah. 10 right now on the 2 minute.
What you got for us, Zach? What do you see?
Oh, I'm just getting the shit out of my eyes.
I guarantee you Zach just crawled out of a fucking fart sack. I guarantee you he just woke up. That's what rich people do.
I was in REM sleep fucking 3 minutes ago.
Rich people are on their time. I love it. All right, now let's go on our time. 15 quarter, boys. Let's go. Where were my?
I gotta go snort my fucking knickknacks.
Go get your nicotine fix there, buddy. We'll be here chilling.
And my boom boom sticks.
Oh my God, it's so silly. 11.75, 12.75, 14.25. Okay, 14.
Your price right now is 12.50.
15.75.
Are you gonna get it cheaper, or are you gonna take it at that? Are you gonna pay up?
And it's a fine line right now because the 2 minute is in narrow state, right? So premium and discount is very obvious on the smallest time frame. That is a nasty 15-minute bar, though, guys. If this doesn't clear 12 and close, yuck. Mr. Yuck stickers. Ooh, are they trapping? Next tape is 08 and 11.50.
You see what they did to the 650, Zach?
No.
That's it.
No, I'm still clearing out my junk mail. I'm telling you, man, when I tell you I'm not a morning person, I mean it for real.
You see that on the 3 minute, G? You see 650 on the 3 minute? That was my add point. I added 625 and 6 even. With a stop of 02. First target was 08.75. Second target was 10.
They took your liquidity at 650, didn't confirm the downside, and spin it right back up.
Yeah, and on the tape, look at 5.75. He said, "Thank you." Look at G. Look at my chart real quick so you can see it, because I know that you're on the 15 minute. Look at this right here. Look at this sequence where he starts at 37.16. Okay, goes up, closes it, runs it, comes back in. So then he puts a market if touched order underneath here. Do you see this? Market if touched, market if touched. That, and then starts right there. Because it's value underneath this.
Yep, I see it.
Let's fucking go. No, you guys just got a lesson. There you go. You're welcome. There you go. Oh yeah, the stream's on.
He said bink.
Bink. Literally. He thanked them when it printed 525. Whatever his reason for 525 is, he said, thank you. Thank you. So now if we come back to that level, we're watching 08 and 575. And here it comes. See, '09 is a nice little level there on the low to low.
From 15 to 07 consolidation. Play in the middle and get hurt. That's it. Wait for one side to confirm and jump.
Diddle in the middle, your account get little. The 15-minute bar is ugly. If it doesn't close above 12, it is an ugly ass bar, right? But we have 5 minutes and 35 seconds for that bar to close. That's a long time. That is an ugly ass bar. Because if it closes like this, they travel back down it to 5 most likely. Higher probability, excuse me, say that correctly. 3-minute snake is just getting fed. Nom, 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 nom.
You guys play the FOMC at all?
Sure.
And we got Trump speaking at 1.
I didn't know that.
Or 1 Pacific.
Oh, so 4 p.m. Oh, when the market closes. Of course, he's going to time it perfectly.
That means there will be volume today.
There's going to be volume today, tomorrow, because
maybe none until then.
It is going to pick a direction before the FOMC, I believe, right? And then tomorrow we have PCE, which is even bigger than GDP.
And then Friday, non-farm.
And then Friday we have non-farm payroll. So it's a hurry up and wait.
I like it. They just moved the price. They're telling me right now the price is $10. It was, what was it, 14 to $10? I like it.
I have a buddy of mine that likes to say when we got 3 news days in a row like that, like you know how when you're like, some of you guys might be too young, but guys that are 50 like me, we used to roller skate when we were teenagers, and you used to have these DJs that would be like, couples only, couples only. like
This
men,
next song will be couple skate.
Little men only, little women only, or something like that. So
Yep.
whenever
All
you see 3
skate.
news days in a row,
all skate.
Yeah. Whenever you see 3 news days in a row, he goes, professionals only, professionals only.
Yeah, I mean, this is doo-doo. I mean, I don't know what people are expecting to happen here, but it's chopping. It's finding its price. But
It's
the
chopping.
45-minute chart to the 4-hour chart is actually bearish, right? So what's the undertone is the question, you know?
I found the one time it won't go down to 405.
I see that. I mean, they just confirmed the price to you right now. It's $10, and we are dead even. So,
Yep.
Which way?
08 to 14 by tape. 08
Which
to
way?
13.50.
It can go 10:08, yep, or 10:12, 10:14. Which way though? So I'm gonna wait and see.
I mean, they're leaning on the bid. We're getting lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low.
Yeah, best advice I have for shit like this is that if it doesn't seem obvious, then you shouldn't be in it. You know, wait till you get your 80-20 trade or your 90-10 trade.
Yes, sir. For 7 support, but it's weak now. We've been punching it for quite a while.
Yeah, it's weak. It's weak for sure. To go get lifted. Watching 8 to 10. Eight to 10. Fill me flat. Ding. Thank you. 8 to 10. You guys like that? That was sexy. That was a tape read. Tape read long. Just right there. 8 even. Okay, and then your 10s. Boom. Stop with 6. Let's go. 8 to 10. What? 6 minutes to Wapner.
You see a point profile?
If we go to the Joey numbers, They're very clear as to what they're doing. Look at the 2-minute and 3-minute noise, and until we get away from the 2-minute and 3-minute noise, the 15-minute and the 45-minute cannot play out. Do we agree with this?
That's 100%. And you see what they're doing? They're doing 10 to 8, 10 to 12, 12 to 10, 8 to 10.
Yeah,
10 is your price.
Another golden French fry here.
You see your volume profile, Rev?
Yeah, it's perfectly flat, right? And so which side of it are they nibbling on is the question, right? That's what everybody's trying to figure out.
Yes.
That gave me 11. So 1575. Yeah, perfect. Okay, there's a long here.
I got time today. I'm not in a rush, and I will get paid. That's for sure.
Myself a shorty, she gets herself a 40, and I'm about to go get lifted. Yes, I'm about to go get lifted. Ah, good old Method Man. Back in the day, man. He was the schniznit. Break this 1325. I've got it like 3 times on my 30-second crime scene. Here we go. Come on, go. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Zach, 1375?
This will be for backwards skating only. Let's see. This next skate will be all skate. All skate.
Doink.
Here we go. Let's go. 1425, 1575, 1950. How many do I got left? I got 5 left. 1950.
Damn, okay. You didn't feel me? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, because I'm telling you to do. I'm kidding. 1575 next.
I want 1150.
I have a buy signal. Let's go. I bought ahead of the buy signal. Perfect.
Baby, come back.
Come on now. Look at this. We got a buy signal up in this business. Let's go. Now we have a real on a golden French fry. Holy guacamole and cheese.
Okay, I like it.
What is the high? 14. Okay.
Yeah, but it's even. You want to buy it, BH?
I have an ad at 775.
Let me get that red over on that 30-second. I like it.
Ooh, I have an ad at 775 and 10. 950. I think the 950 makes more sense. Did you sell right there, G? 1375?
Sell. You know G don't sell to open, boss. Come on.
Come on now. I was going to trip you up a little bit, see if you were telling the truth. Come on.
I don't do that. Here's what I'm looking at.
G doesn't short, guys, if you're wondering. Not in this market. Not when the monthly not when the monthly chart is up, right? You don't. It's just over 10,000 trades. It doesn't make money. Me, however, I'll bang my head against the concrete a few times.
Here's what I'm looking at. Send it. 11.
Put that in trading chatter. Folks, discord.gg/SageFT, hashtag trader chatter. If you want to see what G's posting. Ooh, sell. Look at that sell. Okay, it filled me at 950. Put me back at 14.
You can whisper.
Actually, I used to go to TikTok to the groomer, so I got to go get ready, take a shower and stuff.
Good.
Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm good. We finally got your husband to come hang out with us.
I'm good.
Yeah, he needs to stop being alone.
Hey, man, tell her she's married to a fucking genius, will you?
I know that.
You're married to a turd.
I know.
He's a smart turd, though, isn't he? Yeah.
Hey, G-Man, I'm not fucking joking. Tell my wife.
Hey, listen, excuse my French, but Zach is the shit.
The shiznit. Sure. He's the shiznick. They got to get over that 1125. Look at how they're hawking it. They're like, no. Look
After
at him
19
selling the
years, they forget
1075s. Look at him. Get out of there, you little shit.
What's going on, guys?
I think I figured out a way to get transcripts of those videos.
Morning, Cam.
Good for you. Go. Be productive.
Morning, Cam.
What's up?
Not the market. It's flat.
No. I had an entry at 04.25. Missed it by a couple ticks and then just ran without me, but it's kind of choppy there, isn't it? Anyway.
Yep. 650 Cam or 15. Till then, just chill. Grab some coffee.
Does that mean you're long?
I said 650 or 15. That means I'm sidelined. I'm chilling.
Okay.
I can't do that. That's
Got to satisfy some buyers down here.
I would like a trap. If we can trap some sellers down here, that would be really, really good.
Yeah, because we don't. I mean, if we think about it, do we really want to like think that this is the next big break, down or up? Right. That's the hard part about this.
Or as Toronto Eddie would say, this can't stay consolidated.
I mean, we're consolidated. There's no doubt about that.
Toronto Eddie would say, this can't go higher. This can't go lower. This can't stay consolidated. And then he gets fucking smashed all day.
8 is a sell signal.
You remember Toronto Eddie?
Oh yeah. But this is all just nonsense bukkake, right? This is sideways price action where you're literally watching. Can I buy 05? Can I sell 13? That's literally what you're watching.
I mean, it's all good. Like, we don't have to fight it. Like, you just have to wait for the 06 to clear, confirm, or the 15 to clear, confirm. Till then, chilling.
Let's go.
45.
Let's go.
Right now, Apex is winning right now.
Narrow state on the 2-minute chart. What we're waiting for is the ignition bar away.
Gee, man, I knew your voice sounded familiar to me. You know who you sound like? You
Tell
sound
me.
like that. You sound like that actor from Coach Carter.
Which one? The Spanish guy?
The dude with the hair.
Oh, the Afro. Yep.
And don't take that as an insult. That guy's a very highly paid voice actor.
What's your deepest fear?
They're selling this thing.
That guy was fucking excellent. He made that movie.
Yeah, that movie is dope.
You know what's funny is I live right down the street from the real Rudy Rudiger. You know the movie Rudy?
No 5 here.
Not impressive.
Wait for it, Rev. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Here comes 05. Or if it doesn't touch it, it's gonna rip 9 through 10. Watch. Just this is one of Joey's levels. Watch. Joey's gonna start saying. He's gonna start saying something. 05 is the number, and we don't know which way it is. Oh, I hate the new Ninja ATM programming. It's so stupid. It clears all the orders. Oh my God, what was I doing? There's 256 at 10.
$11 ticks is the average leg down. We're at 9.
Bless you. Wait for it. You got about 1 minute and 30 seconds. I just sent it to chatter so you can see. I'm looking at the 5 minutes. You want the 5 minutes low, swing low to confirm the reversal. If not, if it wicks and go back, don't get trapped.
Static on my Discord. What the hell?
The volume's terrible for such fucking shit action.
No, I've static on my like when you guys talk, it's kind of staticky. I don't know why it's doing that. They're leaning into the bid, folks. Do they pop it up a little bit and then sell it more, or do they just straight sell it?
You got 50 seconds. Wait for it.
Yeah, and folks, I have no idea which way this thing's going. Be perfectly clear with everyone. No clue. The only thing I see is range-bound price action. Range-bound price action. That's it.
6,400 is a nice round number. I think it pops its head down there like a turtle.
001, right? Or
And
96, somewhere near that.
It scares itself right back inside.
That means Zach is short. So 09 has to clear first. It's got 261 cars.
What are you, a fucking code talker?
I was gonna say, like, I didn't like the tone of that. I'm not gonna go along here.
I mean, if it's range bound, this is the best place to be long at the bottom of the volume.
If it is, right.
I am not 100% win rate, so don't go fucking jumping on my back.
Okay, here's the new bar at 955. So now
I'm
on
thinking
the
like-
next bar. So I think 09 has to clear before it goes down. If you guys are looking for sells.
All right, now I gotta wait another 5 minutes because what I was looking to happen didn't happen. So I'm saddling it again.
If it doesn't clear 09, 0950 on the 2-minute chart, the 5-minute chart's going to struggle on the long side as well. Okay, decision point 09. I'm going to take my 08 out at 09. They bought 750s on the tape.
30 seconds spinning around again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Snake bite after snake bite, right? So it just says be careful, because if you try to short the bottom, there's a snake bite's going to show up. If you try to go long at the top, there's a snake bite's going to show up.
So Kim, if you look at the volume profiles, what I was saying is if we are range bound, buy the volume low, right? And sell the volume high.
They are leaning into this bid.
You buy the volume low. Okay.
I'm just saying if it is if it were to be range, you buy the low, you sell the high. Simple. And price is even.
15-minute 0750 hard. Still hasn't closed below it.
He likes that
Ooh,
750.
major. Okay, so this is a big bar here, folks. If you look at the 15-minute chart, look at how many times it has not closed below 750. Oh boy. Ooh. Since 10 p.m., 8 p.m. last night. So now 0750 on the 15-minute is hard. If not, it goes 0225 or 1625. This is interesting here, right here.
Rev's getting excited. He's warming up the
I needed to move away from narrow state, right? But I'm not going to be the guy that's going to take the next big breakdown because it's going to shove it right up my culo. So
warming up the oil.
Clarity. 0425 or 9. Quickly, please.
9.
Because that 9, 255, there's 255 offered at 9, and they're struggling to clear it. So either they're going to clear it straight through 11 or straight through 4. Here it comes.
Real world use cases.
And if it doesn't print 09, that's there it is. There it is. They pulled 200. They pulled 200. There we go. Got filled in 09. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Now what? There's 10s. There's 10s.
That was a nice long.
Okay, so there is a little reversal, right? If you look at the tape, right? Now I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to pull my chart back here a little bit. Look at the tape. Look at right at 750. There's a band of a buyer. He said, "Give me that shit." Now it doesn't mean it's going to go up from here. It just means now your tape is 750. Well, 8 obviously because you have the opening, and then wherever this guy was up here, wherever we're at up there. So now there's a little bracket, and if it falls through it, it falls right through it. Looks like freaking 6x9's teeth. 619 Takashi tweeter.
Kim, do you see it? Buy 7, sell 13 until price move. Back and forth.
And on the 15, you can do, and on the 15 cam, you could do 750 to 1625.
Look at it, Kim. I just sent it to you. Your eyes only. Look at that. Buy 7 or buy 8.
That's the volume
sell 13.
profile, right?
Yep.
Yep. So, folks, what he's showing is VAL, right? VAL, and then you want to see them absorb the VAL, and that's where you look.
No idea.
Oh wow, I didn't know that trick. So you look at the ends of the bell curve.
Hey man, if the bell is even,
It's
reps
distribution.
tell about that all the time. If the bell is even and you got price dead in the middle, you buy the low, you sell the high. Simple. It's not the 1, 2, 3. Buy 7, sell 13.
Cool.
And watch your ass cheeks so you don't get burned. But I can't do nothing here because I need 07 to clear lower so I can sell, or I need 15 to clear higher so I can buy. Till then, I'm chilling. Breakfast. I'm here though.
Well, I like Sachs theory because I also see like when they form a support and everybody's like, oh yeah, that's the support. So that's like the clear support is 05, right? And so they come in and sit there in the support and then they need to flush it to like fuck everyone in the butt and then they run. You know what I mean? So 05 is being created.
I call it the turtle head.
Why won't you listen to me?
Right, exactly.
He's gonna stick his little fucking head out. He's gonna get scared and run right back in.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the trap. The turtle head. So, I mean, you could argue that happened yesterday, like that dip to 96, but I mean, they could do it again.
Yeah, because that run down was a completely different move.
Mm-hmm. This is a new move. Yeah. Here come the sellers again.
There's the sellers.
This is good practice. This is good practice if you're still trying to master patience.
If you're trying to masturbation.
If you're trying to master patience.
Right, I've been pro with that since I was 9.
Hey, at least the kids were
really good at it.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. You got that one.
Look at 750. Look at I can't keep saying it. Look at Joey's 750. Folks, let me pull this up. Those of you on the stream that have not seen this before, okay? This 750 dictated. Look at this. Look at what 750 did on the 15-minute as we came into all-time high. Fail, 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 fail. Break. Test, 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 test. Okay, so now they're doing it again. So imagine that. We're back at 750. Unreal. Absolutely magical to see what we're seeing here. You're only seeing it in this room.
Crack dealers leaning south too.
Got another sell signal, but man, I just can't take it at 09. It's just no.
Well, I'm not talking about taking it.
Mm-mm. I mean, I have a sell signal at 875 with a stop of 1075. So your first target was
Zach woke up on the right side of bed this morning. I love
675. Well, there's 1R there. There's 675.
All right, NQ's taking a new local low.
I see. I like it. SPX too. SPX is moving.
Man, you got some buyers propping this bitch up. NQ low. Bear structure.
Yep, I see it. What you got in Q on, Zach? 15 minutes?
30 range.
Okay.
Every time it makes a 31st tick, it makes a new bar.
Copy. Preview tab.
Yeah, I can't tell you why. I've never been hip to time bars.
Leaning into 750 now, right? So either they're going to buy it straight to 1325 or we're going to 05 and then 00 even.
For structure, you're talking about that 482?
Well, you got your high up there at hold on, grab my notes.
530?
I'm looking at a high around 525.
Yep.
And then I created a new low at 472.
Correct.
Then it went up to 491, and now it's creating a leg down to a new low. So I got lower lows, lower highs.
Correct. All right. I'm seeing it.
10.
Now, if it would have held above 472, matter of fact, that it did exactly what I was thinking that ES was going to do. It stuck its fucking head out and ran
He
right
owns
back
it at
in.
7.
I see it. So if we're going to take a new leg down, you're looking for a swing on 450, correct?
Yeah, like I can't be thinking long until this NQ breaks up above its recent high, which is 491 or 490 on ES as well.
A little choppy.
I may be overextending it. 9 to 10 is your target from 7. Tape read long.
I'm chilling. I don't want none of this.
This is kind of a big move. Okay, stop to 725. Free trade. Come on, get up there. Go. Come on. Buy through 9. There's a huge seller at 9. He's sticky. He needs
The force is with you, Rev.
Huh?
Force is with you, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just in a scalp. I've got a free trade. Entered at 7. Stop at 725. Free trade. Target's 10. Just a little tape read. You can see it right on the chart. He bought 07s.
Yeah, see now my NQ is threatening expansion.
Yeah, now I see your NQ coming up towards the 90s. Yep, that's what I was watching.
Zach, the difference between G-Man 1.0 and G-Man 2.0 today
There's 91s. There's your 91s. Here's 10 out. Here's 10 out. No fill.
The difference is what? You masturbated?
That's correct. And I know G-Man 2.0 is going to get paid today, so.
Dude, hey, that's a little pro tip. You better get out.
G-Man 2.0 is a little more hands-on. He's a little more hands-on. Let's go.
Hey, listen, you never want to trade with a full nut.
Don't ever touch G-Man's mouse. Listen. I'm telling you, boys. There's a towel. There's a sheet of plywood over there. Oops, that's a towel.
Good one.
Pro tip number 1: never trade with a full nut.
Oops, that's a towel.
Oh, you need clarity.
Boys, if we don't get through this 10, the comedic value is going to kick in. And
how fucking funny is that we went by Goldman Sachs trading floor tomorrow and they're all whacking off.
Yeah.
We got a mole. We got a mole, guys. We got a mole.
They're all, well, G-Man said this. He said, if I'm more hands-on.
That guy Zach said the more he jerks off, the better he does.
Yeah, funny.
I could see the reviews.
It's a job for any man.
I joined this live stream and they were just talking about being hands-on, and I just didn't understand. They weren't trading. They didn't. I didn't stop to look and see that the guy has 5 contracts long. Oh.
They don't make any money, but they're jerking off all day.
Back in the day, remember we had our little Zohan stretch. And it's like, oh man, come on, one pee touch.
For 3 ticks.
Yeah, laughing. Look what I'm doing. I'm chilling. Look, I got my Twitch on. I'm leaning back. I just did a picture. This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm chilling until I can get a confirmation.
Yeah,
You're over there
at home.
Twiddling my thumb.
You're at work, right?
I'm at home.
Oh, that's home. I thought you had the 49-inch monitor. What was the picture of?
That's my office at work. This is my office at home.
Wow.
Chiropractors here. Zach, I have a chiropractor in the office next door, and he trades adjustments for tips.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, tips. So I just told him, hey, TLT looks beautiful.
Sweet.
I could never recommend a stock to somebody right now, because we don't buy all-time highs, right? Like, not to hold for another all-time high.
What would you do if someone put a gun to your head? Just say what at Nvidia and walk away.
TLT and walk away, because you're going to get paid monthly on TLT.
That's a dividend stock, correct?
TLT.
Nvidia doesn't have a dividend?
Nvidia has no dividend. No, growth stocks don't have dividends.
Bastard.
The only time Apple gives a dividend is a special dividend. Last one was what was it, $8 or $10? You have a really tough sell here at $8.25, right in the middle of the range. It just doesn't make money over 10,000 trades here. They'll shove that right up to 11, and you'll go, "What the heck just happened?" Or it'll go straight down to 5.
For the past 30 minutes, they just reset. Bless you. They just reset all the accounts before FOMC. If you was trading for the past 30 minutes, trust me, I know you reset it right now.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Oh, FOMC." Okay.
Yep. FOMC, and then 2:30 is question and answer. Yep. And then tomorrow's PCE, and then Friday's non-farm payroll. So all of these numbers have to come out before anyone's going to do anything. He just bought 0825. He just bought 0825.
Let's see it.
I am not going to add again. I need this thing to go over 11 and 13. I mean, right. We need 15 quarter to do anything here, because we're so far away from it.
Tradable.
Show me 15 and show me the stop, and I'll show you my contract size.
Yeah. Until then, there's nothing to do.
It's going down a little bit. It's going to put it in a speed hole.
I think they've got to test the bottom. I think they have to sweep. I think we're right in the middle. I think they've tightened the range to 4 points.
MQ expanding again, but this time to the downside. My crack dealers.
It did, didn't it?
Yep, lower low.
Without the ES confirming.
That,
so they call that SMT.
You don't use the wick?
What's that?
There's no wicks in a range bar. G.
Wick? What'd you call me?
That's what we're trying to tell you. Is that's why don't use the wick. That's what we're trying to tell you. That's why you got to load that indicator.
Wick? Yo, mama.
Wick this.
You got your wick right here.
I got your wick.
Hold on. Wait.
G-Man's got his own wick. Trust me.
This ain't no doji I'm dealing with here.
This ain't no doji. Listen,
I like when you talk dirty.
Listen
like
here.
G-Man, tell my doji what it wants to hear.
I like it.
Who can hear this? Is it going to the whole YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. They're loving it.
Hi, narcs.
Wave. Zach, look at the chat.
Master patience, masturbating. The patience, debating. The patience.
Master something. Either you're a fisher or a baiter, G. It's one or the other. Oh, you'll get it. 3, 2, 1. It's an Alaskan joke. Wait for it. 3, 2. No, didn't stick.
Oh,
Either you're a master fisher or you're a master baiter. You're one or the other.
I just needed the sauce. Thank you. Look at this. Incoming.
1025 is
I'm
V.
looking at your
Weppleton.
YouTube chat. I didn't know this was going out to the whole world. I need to start charging.
Look at this. Zach.
$1.
Look at this. Yay.
If I could just get every American give me $1, I'll go away. I promise.
Is this does this look good?
Hold on, I'm not looking at anything. Hold on.
Gotta fake this. And I gotta change this.
That's
That's why I was always late to the party. Okay. That's something new
Decision of
today.
the 2-minute RSI. Ooh, don't let it print 10 in the next 10 seconds. Oh, don't let it print 10 in the next 10 seconds. Shorts. Oh, they're going to hold it. They're going to hold it. Oh, they held it. Oh, my atomic clock is way off.
Oh.
4 seconds off. Yuck.
I mean, it's the same thing because I was always, yeah, I get it.
Guys, they're buying this. You see it, right? Look at 8 1/4. You can just look at my screen. Look at 8 1/4 right here. 8 1/4. Here they come, filling the gap at 12.25 gap. Okay, and then 16 is that weird double pothole at the top. The rhythm like a whoop, and I start to spray it. All right, first seller at 11.50. He absorbs.
Quick question, Zach.
Yeah.
72.25 confirmed. So now is my block at 98? What is that? 98.25? 97? NQ.
All right, say it again. Now I'm looking.
So my supply block will be 98.50 to 96?
Right.
Okay, copy.
He sold 11.50. He bought 8 1/4. He bought 7. He bought 8s on the open too. Hard.
Yeah. On NQ, the 91 to 98, the 91 to 98 shorts have to get rolled over before I'm thinking long.
Yeah, I see it because it's at 83 still. I see that. I don't look at the chart of the NQ. I'll look at the price of it and I'll base like you said 90, 91. So then my level that I'm watching as I'm watching it print up or down is 91, right? And so what I've noticed here is we've pushed up into the 11s and the 12s on the ES, and we did not push through the 91s on the NQ.
Yeah, the one thing you guys got to know is that when I met Rev, I was already. Oh shit! Hold on.
What?
I have a fucking circus over here. When I first met Rev back in the day, I was more of like I was looking for confluence between like the major indexes, and he was already a fucking master tape reader. And he would always say to me, he's like, oh, like Eddie Van Halen, he's like, oh, well, just play this chord, no big deal. And I'm like, I don't see that shit. So I never really picked up tape reading very well. I have a fucking blind spot for it. I can't read tape. So I've always relied on like NQ to be one of my leading indicators. And I've always worked well when I've read NQ structure off a 30 range. I'm not trying to change anybody's technique. Don't try to follow me, because again, here's my disclosure. When Rev says I think Zach is short, he knows that I am, but I've been layering 20 trades to get short. You know, like I'm not going full load in the middle of the range to go short. You know, one trade in, one trade out. I layer. It's a totally different application.
Right. Like for example, he would have shorted 1375 as an ad. You guys see that on the right here? And I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying like instead of going long as a breakout, if he's short, he's watching this, right? So just like if I'm long, I'm watching the pullbacks here. I was trying to bid underneath here and it just didn't fill. I did get filled at 6 and 6 1/4. Here, those are the entries and exits so far. I don't care if I show. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Let's fucking go. 1575. I got 4 left. 1575, 2075. Let's roll. Let's roll. Come on,
All right,
break.
so those sellers got kicked in the culo there.
Smoked like a pack of cigarettes. So when I say that there's sellers on the tape, I'm saying that's your new tape read. I'm not saying they're going to sell it. That's the best. That's where a lot of people get hung up. Is not rectangular. It is boundaries that are any shape. You know what I mean? Like, so the difference between an engineer and an architect. That's the difference.
Yeah.
My dad always explained to me, engineers they can't have faults. Okay, the architect can show the artistic side of it, right? So because engineers' fault rate is 0%, not 0.01. And so the way that engineers and architects see it differently is engineers will see it as black and white or rectangular or square, and the boundaries of what an architect can see can be any shape. So that's how I've always kind of looked at the tape, structure, context, all of that. Zach's trading is completely different than mine. Mine's completely different than Joey's, G-Man's, right? Even though we're all doing the same thing, which is extracting capital out of the market. It's completely different what we're doing, but we see the same thing, right? So
Yeah, we're all doing the same thing in the sense that, remember, it's only a 2-question riddle: up or down, and how far. Let me take a small piece of it. That's it. That's the whole game.
go.
But the difference for me is in order for me to make my ROI, I have to load on and off 300, 400, 500 contracts. And I can't do that one click in, one click out. So therefore, my application is different, way
This
different.
is major right here, guys. We're going 21 if we crack. Get your orders in. If you're already long, get your orders up there because they're just going to sweep. I have to stay under 3,000 in profit. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I forgot that take profit is not one day pass. Oops.
All right, so NQ's an expansion.
There you go. Through your 91. There you go. Yep. Upper Keltner is 1750. 1750.
I see it from what I'm seeing.
I like that.
ES is still a little sticky to about 17.5, and then it's clear skies.
And I have a target on Upper Keltner. It is actually attached to Upper Keltner. You'll watch it move with it.
Baby, come back.
Fancy.
Ninja Trader does that. No. Oh yeah, you trade on TradeStation. It probably does it. Hold down Control when you click on it, Zach.
Dude, anytime I try to get fancy with hotkeys, I end up
Yeah. Try it in the sim or something like that.
I'm a mouse master.
Hey,
It took 1425. They didn't even let me in.
Thank you.
Oh wait.
Thank you for putting your bid in there.
Oh wait.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Boo. Yeah.
I bid 14 right under him. After I saw the 1425, he's like, no.
He said, suck it. Because look what he did. Gee, look at 1425.
He's like, you didn't-
1,600 or 600 times. You see that?
He said you didn't master patience today.
Look at right here where my cursor is. Look at this. He said, yeah. Oh, gee. No. Mark it.
I see him. I got the tape up. I see him.
Mark it. He said, oh, there's G's order. Mark it. He's bidding. Why?
Yeah, I bid 14 right after
Make him
that
pay
14.
up. And it's beautiful on the tape, though. The way that the way that I'm seeing it is it pulls down, pulls back into the 1275, and then it starts to accumulate. And G says, "Okay, let's go." Right, and then he goes, "Nope, mark it." Right. So in the pit, right. Think about how that would work in the pit.
There you go.
He sees G out of the corner of his eye, and he goes, "Yeah, I see G over there. I see G over there." Buy it. And he smokes your ass and makes you pay up. That's exactly what just happened.
17 target, 18. Oh my god.
Well, here you can watch my chart and enjoy. G.
All right, so
Okay.
on the range 10 chart, this is the largest leg up we've had all morning.
Zach, I know, because I was waiting. You see that 1450? You
Uh,
see how they didn't confirm it for me? Then they just ran it.
Thank you,
yeah.
Joey. Thank you.
I saw the 1425.
All right, guys.
I trying to bid that
All right, Cam.
14.
Oh, they didn't really run it. They kind of
I think 24.75 is going to be my last target.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm done.
2075 and on the 3 minute you have 25.25. So 24.75 is beautiful. And then
Yeah, nice
27
entry,
on the 45 minute 27.25. Do you see that, Cam? On the 45 minute.
Looking 45. Yes.
And it was
beautiful. Wow,
created
yeah.
last night, and it was created. I'm sorry, yesterday at 9:45 a.m. Right in the perfect spot for it to be very, very important. You see that? And you can just look at my screen if you cannot see it.
Okay. Not yet. Oh.
15.25 on the pullback, guys. Joey, are you confirming what we're saying here? Yeah. Okay. Good.
I can play now.
Good.
I don't let noon this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world,
Are they gonna let me in?
Smoke them if you got them.
Are you in? Are you in? Are you in? Are you in?
Remember that joke in second grade? They dare you to bend over and spell run.
I grab my ankles in the market and say, "Are you in?"
Grab your ankles and spell run. Bohica. Bohica. Yes, Joey, I just said that. Yep. 15.25. Everybody lock in. 3 minute.
It's funny. I've been screaming. Oh, I'm gonna wait for 15 to go long. They came to my 15. They said, "See you later."
Peace, broham. I got 2 left. I think I'm too light. I needed to pull back so I can get in again. But we're at Upper Keltner. Everybody, we're at Upper Keltner.
Yeah, I've got my size off, if anybody's wondering.
You're back to just something small.
Structure shift. I see it.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm cool with a breakout long. I'll ride it, but it's with itty bitty bitty.
So on the 0850, 45 minute is 0850 now, guys. And why did it not close below that? That is what I want to know. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars on the 45 minute. So that's what, 6 hours? Not closing below 0850.
And Q's out of steam.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna tell you. You see that 526 didn't clear. They didn't take the liquidity. Now what?
Remember, you got that.
Point,
Remember,
for the
remember
ES
on
and the NQ.
Remember on Q, you got that previous 525 high.
They didn't clear it though.
Right. Turtle stuck his head out, got banged on a rock, and went back in.
ES cleared what? Was it 17? 1750? 18? That's good.
Peaked out a little bit. We don't have a higher high this morning, do we?
Not yet.
No. Even overnight. Wow, that's a really skinny overnight. China slept. China slept in. London slept in.
FOMC.
That hurt. That hurt. You know that?
15. Mr. 15.
You know that? And her.
Maybe not now.
I mean, they might still give me the 15. I still give it to me. I'm waiting. I'm watching.
Don't be completely shocked if 6,400s don't play. Back in the day, I used to trade with a guy from an old guy from Chicago. He was an old pit trader. He used to say over and over and over again, "Don't forget about the round number." Over and over again. Don't forget about the round number. I guess back when they traded in the pits, they just loved those round numbers.
That's where everybody get in and get out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm too. That shit was beyond me. I've never seen. I would have loved to have gone in and like spent a day or two in a real pit. That would have been cool. I would never want to live that way.
It still didn't get to me. I know a guy that trades ZB, and all he does is trade double 16s and double O. That's it.
All right, Rev, this is what you wanted, right? Little pullback.
It still didn't get me in. I bid 14.75. They didn't take me either. They said nope. Crazy, bro. 14.75 would have given me 19. They said nope. Bro probably fell off his chair. Balls deep long right now.
Just a tip.
Okay, so finally, new high, huh?
Look, Zach, look at the chatter. This is where I put it. They didn't give it to me. But I also had the 16 up there, which was 1650 and 1750. But I wanted the 1450 because that's just it seemed fair at the time. But the market doesn't know nothing about fair.
Where'd Rev go? He totally called this pullback.
Balls deep right now.
Hopefully he didn't miss this trade. He's probably throwing a mouse right now.
Oh, I see it, Joey. I just canceled my bid. Now I gotta wait again. Son of a gun.
Man, the computers really like these fucking sell spots.
What was it, 21, 27? Yeah, 21 to the tick. That's crazy. 21 to the tick.
Is that
Next
still is that still what the hell's his name? Is that a Mancini level still?
Yep. You got 21, 27, 36. Okay.
So here's the question. What's going to make the machines flip? Because you know that's your counterparty, right?
Meaning retail?
No, I mean, I'm a big believer that Wall Street's out at the beach right now, but they got the computers going. They got their IT department back at the office. These are probably all quants.
That's 525 cleared. How? How did you know? It's crazy. Is it magic?
I trade small on days like this. That's a yes and a no answer. How's that? I will layer in smaller, but I can end up large, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
On days that aren't so range bound and expansion, or when a bull or a bear has legs, I may go into positions larger if the volume's there. That's obviously not like a day like today. So as I leg into these things, it might be in much smaller quantities than I normally would. But I might have more entries, and I might end up being large. But the one reason, the one reason I don't, the one reason I don't call out my entry prices is just because, like what I want you guys to realize is that what does anybody not know what I mean by layering in or layering out? Like I can't just push buy 800 contracts and get a price.
Oh no, absolutely. That's understandable.
Yeah, exactly, Ryan. I have to cost average in. Yeah.
Stack, is it something that you don't like? They just don't allow you if you place the order, or you have a limitation of how many contracts you can place in one order? How does it work?
Well, remember, it's not a video game, right? For every buy contract, someone's got to sell it to you. So, it's what I tell people is it's kind of like if I go to the fruit stand and I want to buy 10 bananas at $1 piece,
900 at 21. 900 at 21.
If I want 10 bananas at $1 a piece, they'll give me 10 bananas. Now, if I really love their bananas, I come back and say, hey, those are good bananas. I want to buy 10,000 bananas. And they don't have them. Then what the fruit guy's going to say is, well, listen, I can sell you 10 bananas at $1, but for me to get the other 90, I'm going to have to pay through the nose to get them. They're going to be $2 a banana.
That's a good analogy. At that point, you got to go to the wholesaler, pretty much. So it's a different transaction.
Yeah, but the problem is, if you want like 1,000 contracts right here, I mean, how wide would they blast you in order to fill you if you market ordered right here? Pat, it depends on price action. I mean, sometimes I can't. I mean, you'll hear Rev say, "Oh, it took off without me." Like it takes off without me all the time. And so let's say that I was a bull right now, and I thought this thing was going to go up to 64.40.
AKA me.
The way I would get into it is on every pullback, I'd add a little bit more, and try to get my best price on a pullback. And that's how I would layer in if my conviction was long. Now, if the long structure gets broke, I start dumping like Rev did his ex-wife.
So basically, in the scenario that I just missed at 15, I should have nibbled back on every pullback. because I get like market showed me that we're going on the upside based on the structure. So since I missed
because think of the problem that I'm trying to solve every day. Like a lot of you guys are just trying to hit like your $1,000 day and call it and call it a day. But later on, a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, that $1,000 target that you have is going to be a $50,000 daily target. And to get into that, to hit that same level of profitability, the market doesn't get bigger for you; it stays the same. So you got to that's where you got to build a position and layer into it. If that makes sense.
Correct.
If you're just 2 contracts in, 2 contracts out, then yeah, no problem. But if to get the same ROI per day on a much larger balance means that you're gonna have to get 200 contracts in and out, depending upon what the market has to sell you. You might have to break that up to multiple price levels. There have been days where things were kind of thin, where as far as I can tell, I'm this price might be drifting up, and I might be the only buyer, and I'm just begging sellers to dump to me. There's plenty of times though, like I want to get a full position on, and I just can't. Let's say I want to get a total of 5,000 contracts on in a position. There are plenty of times where I can't get any more than 1,000 in. Plenty of times.
So you like those big flushes of those levels. So whenever you see it's bleeding red, you get excited because you know your buy is gonna get filled.
Right. Although it's always kind of funny though. I never get positive slippage. It doesn't seem to happen.
Does that even exist? Positive slippage?
I mean, in theory, it should. I mean, negative slippage happens. Why not give me?
Yeah, what a coincidence! Like they'll never do positive slippage.
Yeah, really strange how it works like that.
Mm.
There have been so many times where I want to call the trader desk and say, "What the fuck?" But to even make that phone call for 20 minutes cost me money. So that's why I want to hear people say like, "Oh, I go to this brokerage because their fees," or "I go to that brokerage because they got better fees." I would tell you that execution is far more important than fees. I mean, if somebody wants to charge me $100 a tick per trade, fine. But you better give me Quicksilver. That's also part of what kind of like over time it kind of warps. It kind of like when you're like Gmail. We were talking yesterday about how do you take dollars off? Do you just trade points or ticks? Do you do your very best to get dollars off your board so you can dissociate from the dollars? I don't know why, but I never did that. I've always had dollars on my dome, on my matrix or my dome. But over the last 25 years, it's really warped my reality of like I'll walk around and my wife gets furious at me. Like I'll buy something on Amazon, like I'll buy a case of Gerald Steiner mineral water for like $70, and she's like, "I can get that Trader Joe's for like 12. What are you doing, you idiot?" But like to me, what $70 is a third of a tick on a tiny trade. So I almost don't. It warps your mind. It really does. If you ever run into like a big cash poker player, like a Daniel Negreanu type person, they're the same way. Like they'll go to dinner and they'll tip a waitress $1,000 and they'll think nothing of it, just because its reality has skewed upward.
It's like, don't look at the price tag, babe. You just throw it in the bag. Mm-hmm. Doesn't look at the price tag.
Oh, dude, I never got that Escalade. When I realized that was 180 grand, I'm like, holy shit, this is a fucking SUV. I could get an Aston Martin for that. I remember when I was looking at a BM. I can't remember. Is it a BMW X6? Are those the ones that are like kind of the long body convertibles? Like back in the day, and this one had like carbon fiber kit and all this kind of stuff. And the guy's like, oh yeah, with everything in, it's about 180 grand. I'm like, well, now you're competing with 911, and that's not going to work.
Yeah, stay in your class type shit, right?
Well, it's just the thing. I mean, you can take your Honda Civic and dip it in gold, but I'd rather buy a Phantom. You know. I just thought that was funny. Out here in the West Coast, you got all these Fast and Furious kids out there that are putting 100 grand into their engine,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, just save your money a little bit. Go buy a 3-year-old GT3. You're good. Yeah, Ryan, that is about the only time I've ever seen it. I've also seen on news events. I'll watch my Matrix, and the price, and like I'll be short, and the price will blast way down, way through it, way past it, and my orders are still sitting on the deck. And I'm like, fill those damn things. Like, I don't even care if it fills down, just fill them at the price I'm asking for. Yeah, if anybody's got a time machine, one of the best things you can possibly do is go back to like 22 years old, partner up with a few friends, and build a brokerage. Match a buyer with a seller and take a slice.
Yeah, but don't you need like millions of dollars in the reserve to start a brokerage?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Partner with a few friends.
Because when a trader like Zach come in and hit you for $5 million, you got to pay him.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, you don't. Not as the brokerage. I mean, unless it's a question of whether you're passing passing your trade through to the market or not. The brokerage should be making the market for you. So they shouldn't be functioning like a casino. It shouldn't be you versus the broker. It should be you versus someone on the opposite side of your trade. From Wisconsin. And they should just be brokering the deal. That's the problem why so many people have had trouble with the unregulated world of Forex. I know a ton of people that have tried to build Forex brokerages, and because so many people fail at trading, what they figured they'd do is, well, we'll just take the opposite side of everybody's trade. We won't even pass the trade through to the market. So they'll just absorb the other side of the trade, knowing that 95% of the money will eventually dump to them. And they don't like winning traders. I have about $4 million worth of winnings in Switzerland that I just can't get out of there.
What happened? The broker didn't broker the deal the right way?
Well, no, I mean, it's on the books, and I tried to withdraw it. They're real winnings, but I've gone so far as to call the Swiss Banking Authority, and they're kind of like, oh, you're from America, you don't have a Swiss passport? Yeah, pound sand. They don't literally say pound sand. They're like, oh, we'll look into it. We'll open a file on it. We'll do this. We'll do that, and it never goes anywhere because you don't have any jurisdiction over them. So as much as you want to hate people like the SEC or that there is a constructive purpose for those guys. Because if an Ninja trader doesn't want to give you your payouts, then you got someone to call.
Okay. Sheila.
How much answer do you get with you? Thank you.
Getting a bull flag right here.
Yeah, I'm for reals. I'll tell you. I'm sure we all have these stories, but I had a guy like a couple of years ago came to me. He's like, "Yeah, I've got this thing. It makes 4% a day. Okay, 4% a day." And he's like, "It's compound interest, but this is what you have to do as a client. You got to convert to Bitcoin. It's a bohemian contract. It's you got to put it into cold storage wallet, and you got to put a designated some designee on it from fucking Haiti that you've never met. It's like just so many layers of horseshit. Like I was waiting for him to say, with some Nigerian prince as your partner, but it was like, yeah, I just couldn't believe that people are buying into crap like this. It's so multi-layered with garbage. But I guess people hear 4% a day and they forget everything else.
Do you trade crypto, Zach, or what's your intake in on Bitcoin or crypto?
I'm one of those old dogs that kind of has the attitude of like, if I study it, and I fail to understand it, I don't invest in it. But just so I don't miss out, and just in case I'm wrong, I do belong to some ETFs that participate in that stuff. So, but I don't own any XRP directly, or I don't. I don't own any direct crypto myself.
Why is ETF
It didn't
the
fill
safest
me.
crypto compared to buying the
Well, I mean, it's regulated. If who was the guy with the crazy hair that went nuts down in the Bahamas and went to jail?
Mhm.
He, if you bought directly through him, you don't have a ton of recourse. But if you bought a regulated ETF stock through the exchange, you've got many more layers of safety there.
No, Phil. 15
Yeah, but
and a quarter.
Beckman
No.
had the money though. He just did his own thing with it by investing in his other businesses that had nothing to do with the entity that we originally started with.
Well, yeah, but the problem was if you called him and asked him what he was doing with it, that's not the story he'd tell you.
Yeah, but it's people like him that makes crypto look bad because the money was actually there.
Yeah, I don't know. The problem is when I do my research and I talk to big people around the world. Yeah, Sam Bankman, that's right. When I talk to big people around the world and I get too much conflicting advice, I end up holding. Now if we all go to XRP in the next 3 years and the dollar goes to zero, then yeah, I'm going to be fucking begging you guys for some tuna sandwiches. But I honestly believe if the world ever gets that place, I think that we're well beyond a bloody civil war. I think people discount the social aspect of what that kind of conversion would even look like. And I don't think the Rothschilds are for it. A lot of people will say, "Oh yeah, but they're buying it through the back door." Like a guy like Buffett, him and Charlie Munger when he was alive, they used to shit all over crypto. But then you'd talk to people like, "Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Berkshire is not buying a ton of it through the back door." But I don't know. Now it's just a tough thing. I have a buddy of mine, a really close friend of mine, who he swore to God that he knew what was going to pop next and all that kind of shit. And so just to shut him up, I gave him 250. And as Murphy's Law would have it, the very next 6 weeks, all coins did fairly well, except for the one he bought me into. Now that 250 is worth about $60 or $600 or 60,000 bucks. And, he apologized prophetically and he's like, oh, well, it's supposed to pop still. We should dollar cost average. I'm like, oh, listen, you got 250 out of me. I said, let's do this. Let's just stay friends. I'm going to forget about it. You let me know if it 2X's or zeros. And that's been my whole experience at crypto. Now, is it tradable? Sure, it's tradable. If there's liquidity, throw an EMA in there and buy it below the EMA and sell it above it. It's tradable. But as a store of value, I don't know. I don't buy any of that shit.
It's just how sneaky to make it. It's easy to get your money in there, but hard to get it out. And if you do try and get out, the tax is crazy.
Well, to me, it kind of like falls along like the same kind of vein as those NFTs. Is that what they're called? It's like somebody's teenagers making this digital dog, and I'm supposed to buy it for $75,000. Like I don't fucking understand. I don't get it. Like I have a buddy of mine here in Vegas. Like he'll pull out his cell phone and like proudly show you like 6 or 7 digital images he's bought. And I'm like, can I copy that from you? You go to the bathroom. Can I just screen capture those? And
No, it's not on the blockchain.
yeah. Well, yeah, they'll start staying that shit. And I'm like, okay, now what the fuck's that mean? I'm like, what the hell makes this, this dog version of you picture of any value?
Yeah, the NFT bullshit was equivalent to the tulips scam back in the day.
Yeah, it's the old thing. It's like, what's the value of the thing you're holding? Whatever the next guy's willing to buy it for, right? So as long as you can find some idiot. But yeah, to me it kind of falls along the same thing. Like, do you guys know about like in the Japanese culture? Like there's some of those like apps out there like Sim World and shit like that where like there are kids out there that have dumped tens of thousands of dollars into like virtual homes. Like they don't exist in reality. They only exist in a computer in a digital format. And like they're getting the fights with their parents, like, come on, please. I need a new refrigerator. A digital fucking refrigerator for $300. Yeah, maybe I'm an old dog. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know why I would give you $300 of hard-earned money for a digital picture of a refrigerator to put in my digital house.
Well, if you swept the leg, 1825 target.
If the future might be different because, like, if you really see what they're trying to do with it, it might work because instead of having a bunch of furniture in your house or a big ass screen TV, like, if you really go into the virtual world, all you do is put the glasses on and, you just have an empty space and you put the glasses on and you see all you need to see. Your TV will be right there. Besides the physical stuff, like the couch, the table, obviously you need that. But besides that, like artwork, TV, radio, whatever the case may be, anything digital, it'll just be right there in the virtual world with you.
The bottom line is, this might be an interesting discussion because, I don't think anybody has the real answer. But, with this whole AI thing in the next 3 to 5 years, shit, who knows where we'll be? I think we're going to be dictatorially dominated from the top down with AIs in control. It's just, I think there's an 80% chance that it's a net negative. And I think there's a 20% chance that it might actually be able to do socialism well. And as a capitalist, it hurts me to even say that. How do you distribute resources amongst the planet? Maybe it can do it better than humans do. I don't know. But I think it's going to press that way.
Well, you have like the ultra capitalist Silicon Valley people saying, "Oh yeah, we may have to go to universal income," which is like the most socialist concept ever.
Right. See, the problem is socialism actually is the most perfect egalitarian system out there in groups of 16 or smaller. They've already done these social studies. If you have a group of 16 or smaller, because why? You can hold each other accountable, right? Like, if you do work today, you eat. If you don't do work today, you don't eat. It's small enough to control, right? But once you get that 17th person into the pile, socialism breaks down. And it becomes unfair. But with that whole UBI structure, I mean, when you get these European bankers that say, you'll own nothing and you'll like it, there's a scenario where that's true. But they have to figure out a way how to get everybody an M3 BMW. They got to figure out how to get everybody a 4-bedroom house with, unlimited entertainment. They got to, there's a lot of human happiness problems to solve. That whole Maslow's hierarchy of needs to be efficiently solved, for 6 billion people. Now,
wait, Zach, and if that happens, for me, the real question is, who's going to write your check and who's your boss at that moment?
But see, that's what I'm saying. If it's to work, it's going to be a concept that your brain and my brain has never even considered before. It's going to be a concept of all it's going to boil down to is how do we distribute resources? It won't be a thing where Joey's got a net worth and Zach's got a net worth. I mean, I literally think 40 years from now, everything we're doing right now, I literally do think it's going to be for nothing. I think you're going to have a net worth of $20 billion because you're or $20 million because you're a great day trader. And you're going to wake up one morning and it's like, that we're not going with any exchange. Your iRobot reports to this, everybody gets on it, just like the movie iRobot, everybody gets their own robot and they report to this Amazon substation, and every day it brings home your milk and eggs, and the only way that it'll work in a socialistic way is they have to basically give every single person a good enough life where stress is eliminated, right? Because every single one of them, there's a dollar amount. Like there's a dollar amount where everybody on this call, I could say, okay, if I wrote you a check for X, and you feel like you're in a non-stress position, and all your worldly needs are now gone. You're not allowed to trade anymore. You're not allowed to work. You're not allowed to earn an income. What's that dollar amount? Maybe it's 5 million. Maybe it's 10 million. I mean, G-Man, if I wrote you a check for 100 million, but the catch was you're not allowed to earn income ever again, would you take it?
Absolutely.
Right. So if the concept of UBI, forget about dollars, forget about XRP units, forget about Bitcoin, forget about what's that? Oh, so that's from all that I've heard and all the people I've talked to, the only hope for anything positive is if they can create a positive socialistic system where we all get what we need above the threshold of stress.
I mean, it's gonna be harder than ever now, especially with social media and all. Like everybody that want the life that they can't live, and social media is putting that poison into your head, and you're seeing a bunch of shit every day. That's just that's not realistic.
But look at what happened during COVID. Look at how compliant. I mean, we were so net compliant. It was looking back on, I still can't believe that we were that peacefully compliant as a whole. I mean, as far as I know, no one bullet was fired over COVID.
True.
You know, I mean, a ton of freedoms were stripped, and we're like, oh, you know, remain in place. Oh, okay, stay inside. Oh, okay, all right. 2 weeks, no problem. A year, no problem. 3 years, no problem. You know, we were pretty damn compliant. To all my friends that are on the far right that are stocking up ammo, who are you going to go shoot?
That cell signal worked. Pink bar worked. Pinkberry. This looks lower. Looks like they got 'em.
Imagine. How about if they
Looks like
take
they got all they needed.
the virtual reality and the robots and Neuralink and connect everything together? Now we really fucked.
I think if they can give everybody a robot and that robot can create the value for your family, I think something could work. But again, I give it 80-20 against.
They got them. They got the longs.
You got a block from 1050 to 825. That's your next block. If I can see some demand here, jump in.
Yeah, you see, we got that long turtle, right? Turtle poked his head out, ran right back in. Yeah, I mean, not to depress anybody, but I mean, something's going to happen in the next 3 to 5 years. Something. And I don't think any of us can even contemplate what it could be.
He's trying to buy 1150. Do they snuff him?
I'm not trying to get political here, but especially with Trump, you never know what might happen tomorrow. But that goes back to that COVID.
I mean, at the end of the day, what it really comes down to is as long as there's money as long as there's money within the DC Beltway, the biggest corporations are going to get what they want. It doesn't matter who's the. I mean, like who's in the White House can sway things 10 degrees to the right or left, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's the lobbyists that will tell you where we go, where we go and how we do it. So, your overlord is Apple, and NVIDIA and whoever owns the semiconductors. Whoever controls energy and data, those are your overlords. And hopefully they're nice. Be gentle.
I mean, back to the COVID talk.
1125
A lot
over
of
under.
people here for staying home is because they were getting paid. If they say, just like you said, if you give me $100 million, I don't want to work no more. You tell everybody, hey, you can't stay home for the next couple of weeks till we figure out what's going on, but you'll be all right. We're going to send you a check every week. Nobody care about that.
Right.
They don't care if the world was ending, as long as they're getting paid or they don't have to do anything. I mean, most Americans are really lazy. So you tell them hey, sit at home, you get paid. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, work for most people sucks. So if you give them any option to not do work for 75% of their take home, they'll take it.
Yeah, 1350, Joey. Oh, and it went 06 to 21. Yeah. Yep.
Fast Joey, that is one of the things that I think about constantly is how does this trading continue in that world? What happens
Faster.
What happens when an inefficient market becomes efficient? What do we do then?
Just speeds up, in my opinion. As we're seeing, bear markets are 60 days long as opposed to 2 years long.
Be nice. Well, as long as there's a tradable market, I'll be happy. But I'm just, I mean, you know what I'm saying, Rev? I mean, 3 to 5 years, I mean, who knows what it's going to look like? I mean, I was watching a YouTube video the other day where they were saying that within 3 to 5 years, you know, all of our cars are going to be self-driving, and most of us won't own a car, that we're basically just going to be, you know, Ubering Teslas. And you can own one, but if you own one, they're going to mandate that you lease it out while you're not using it.
Yeah, they're offering it now. It's just not mandated. But they'll mandate it if they start going after the, you know, like saying like the global warming and shit like that will be the excuse. They're just taking all the bids. Look at that. They're just enjoying it. Just nom, nom, nom.
I think this thing I was watching was on Netflix. I mean, they made a lot of great arguments. I mean, if you think about your life where, okay, you have cheap access to autonomous driving.
10 is the price. I like it. I'm always to see what 10 does. I might buy 10.
Yeah,
I'm just going to give it.
I see it. As long as it wicks before 08, right?
I'm going to give it a few minutes, see the reaction, and I'll take it a few points higher. I don't care. But I want to see if it holds first.
Yeah, if not, it goes straight through, right?
Straight through, and we're looking at
2.
we're looking deep, honestly. If this don't hold,
It's gone.
we're looking.
It's gone.
This don't hold. We're looking at 07, 06 again, and 02. I mean 0325, 98 final. If 10 don't hold, if what do I know?
0775 was just created on the 15-minute. It just replaced the 750. So now that is a major level for me. Because now, if you look at the 15-minute chart, that 750 that was our target does not exist anymore.
There she goes. 0650 fails. You're looking at 325. Now, Zach, you said something real good, right? To touch back on what you said. The next 2-3 years about the markets, my thesis is that there will be more volume because I feel like the trading space is growing, and especially with the prop firms and the influencers, it kind of like bringing more people into the market. So I feel like for the next 2-3 years, the volume is just gonna keep increasing, getting new all-time highs over and over again.
The real benefit that we have as traders, where I feel pretty comfortable that we'll be the last ones to be knocked off, is the fact that this is how rich people make their money. You know, this is how wealthy people make their money. I mean, the entire purpose of a bank is to offer a market where they can extract your money for, you know, legally. As opposed to robbing you, they can just let you trade and you'll dump it to them.
Yeah, he comes. That was your 04 right there. Bank.
You're ready to go
325.
Get ready to go long.
10 failed. It was 325. Your next down. 225 don't hold. You're looking at 99. Exact. Or more or less. Nah, I'm listening to you, Zach. I was just calling some numbers out. But wouldn't rich people want more people coming to the market for more liquid?
Right. Yeah, and that's why I think that the market will be probably one of the biggest things that'll be handicapped. Because that is the rich man's game, is let's get the poor people into the opportunity, and then through their own ignorance, they're going to dump their money to me over a period of time.
A lot of volume right here.
I like it. I like 350 a lot. But big red candles, I can't bid direct. I need to see a reaction first.
lot of volume right here at 05. Okay, you got huge offers all the way up at now. Did they just flip, or are they leaning into this? Because there's no offers below. Well, there's 240 at 00.
This is dumb money getting cream right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to go at the top? Yep, stop loss. Oh, the field.
Oh, you want to call the bottom? All right. There's a sell signal at 425.
I like it. I like it.
And now my sell signals do not work well on breakdowns or breakouts. So watch it. It could go up right here.
Oh, it's oversold. Let's buy it right here. Bank.
I used to think that overbought and oversold. It's just it just doesn't work.
I mean, context, but yeah, just looking at RSI, you're gonna get creamed. I'm gonna nibble here. Taking 1 at 04. I'll add 2 winners. Small stop. What's your entry order?
Where you stop? It
It still can go because 99 for even. So I don't see why it doesn't go there. Yeah.
Here comes even. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. What's your target, G? 10?
10, correct. Right back home. Right back home to
A lot of volume
V-Park.
at 04, G. A lot of volume at 04.
We just put him in a no snuckle.
Look at 117 by 117 on 10.
03? You want to sell 03, right?
Wow.
Okay, good for you.
Look at the completed business at 10. It's 117 by 117. That's I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Let's move it. I'm gonna dump one at 08. Yep, come on, let me out. 08. I'll take 08. 775. Come on, punch it. 775. Feel that imbalance, my boy. Come on, feel it. 650. Come on, get out. Get out of there. Struggling. Volume area low. Can we get out? Can we get out? Oh, we can't get out. What's the volume? Okay, he bought 04.
There he goes.
If we can get out, if we can clear 650, we can go to 10. Come on, 650. I'll take 775.
I moved my stop up. Canceled the ad order.
I actually added one more at 475 on when I seen the bid.
That's it.
Come on, hit me. First target 775, second 10 even.
Okay, he's trying to buy it at 625, but there's someone giving him all he can eat.
650. There we go. Nice. Go ahead. 750, 775. Hit me. Get me out.
We got 9.
Do it.
We got 9. We got 9. We got 9.
Print it. Stalling.
Here's the leg sweep of that blue bar, which would be 750. So 750 has to clear before 425.
Very clear.
Ooh.
Ooh. Even.
Ooh.
But this is good. This is good. So what I'm looking at right here, right? I see the buyers. Now I want to see what the sellers do. Because if the seller's not strong, then we definitely going. This is a test for the sellers right here. I mean, I needed to see this. I was kind of early, but it's fine.
Stop us 0050 now. They're leaning into 550. Can they absorb them? because you got to get through the 6 quarters. Ooh.
I get 225 stub because at 225 print, you're going to get new lows, and I don't want no parts. If 225 print, you're going to get new lows.
Yeah, you're right. Stop at 4 even, 4 quarter. Just on the scalp, my stop is 4 quarter because either this goes or it doesn't, right? Because he's starting to absorb at 550. So either he takes it and it goes straight up from here, or he's going to smack him. So 425 on that trade right there is my stop. Free trade. And I don't like it. I hate it because they can go right to 425 and then rip, right? And that's exactly what we want to happen. But I'm not going to risk anything here. This is, trying to grab the bottom. Grabbing bottoms, that doesn't work.
It's not really the bottom. This is just like a nice flush. And I like how they flushed the 05 and they're recovering it. That's a nice little FBD for me. I like it. I'm going to accept the stop at 225. Whatever happens. Like, I'm cool with it.
225 stop there is then. Okay. I got you. Two even stop or 225?
I mean, the stop is 225. If you want to give it a little room, you can play 2 even, 150.
Because you have completed business at 2 1/4. That's why I'm asking.
I see it. All right, this is it right here. 5 minute. The seller's going to test it right here. This is for all the marbles right here. If you're watching and listening, this is what they call acceptance. You get the flush, you get the recover, then you get the test. If the sellers can sell the new low on the test, then the level we claimed.
They're leaning. Good Lord. Can they absorb? I'm just watching the tape here. I've got no action. Because it goes straight to 9 if they do, right? If they absorb those 6s and 5s,
That's
they'll
crazy.
own it, and they'll say, "What do you want to pay me for it?" Just and the thing is, it's the exact same on the opposite side. So we hope the opposite side doesn't take hold. It'll hit my stop. I just have one contract.
If the market wants to be fair, I have to get paid at 775. That's T1. Then T2 is 10 for 2R. That's just how it goes. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I got 775 and 1050, but I'm front running at 10 though because I don't want to be that guy.
I got 9 for 5.
I'll send you a picture I'm looking at.
The reason I have 9 is that's the 2 minute, 9 even.
There it is. Hit me. There it is. 775. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Zach's quiet. He's got to be in this.
Zach's in this, and Zach's watching me cook right now to see if I know what I'm talking about.
Let him cook.
Zach is layering in, guys. He's layering in, not fully in.
No, I was laying
Big market
short.
touched at 775.
Wow. It touched me. It didn't feel me, though.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's a big market if touched at 775. 240 times so far.
Golly.
That's 8 to 1. You see it? G240 by 30. That's 8 to 1.
I see it.
See how an algorithm would see that?
Well, I couldn't be part of the 30?
It's gonna smack him. It's giving him false hope because the tape is at 0506. I'm sorry, and at 04. 796 by 896. 986. 986. And so that's the level we're watching. We don't want it below 04 now. Not 1 penny, but we don't want to stop at 04 either.
I mean, they got space to breathe.
I mean, could you imagine being short down here and it going 1 tick higher, comes down 2 or 3 points, and then goes 1 tick higher, comes down 2 or 3 points, goes 1 tick higher, right? And you're short. You're going, what in the hell is going on right now?
775's out. I'm hunting 1025.
Let's go. I got a 9 target on my 2 minute chart, which also completes the fair value gap at the end.
If you short right now, I feel sorry for you, and I thank you for the liquid.
Thank you. 0450 stop, guys. No matter what we do. Oh, yuck. 0450 stop. You do
I'm
not want it
respecting.
to go under 0475.
I'm respecting my
I need
O2.
1150 is what I'm aiming for. 1150 is my first.
Let's go, Cam. Let's go. I see it. That looks beautiful. I see it. That's clean as hell. Is there a fib on that?
Yeah, I mean this is an even cleaner one because with the new high that we made at 21, then 06 became alive. Before it was kind of like a very
picture that's
risky
in Trader
trade.
Chatter, though, right? That's the one you're showing us, right?
Yeah, let me just.
that's the old
let
one.
me
Okay,
just
yeah.
post
If you
it
want to
right
show
now.
us the new one,
Yeah, let me just post it now. I'm gonna put it in a 15 minutes so you
Cool.
can see like the new high and then the coming into play. Sorry, let me just do it right now.
Discord.gg/SageFT hashtag Trader Chatter as the channel. You'll see it. And my stop is 450. I don't want no part of this. I don't want it to come back to 04. Unfortunately, that's the test point on the tape, but I can't. All right, so I got 09 to get out. I got 09. You'll hear it. Order it filled.
Don't worry, Rev. We are on autopilot now, baby.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Let it
But I'm going to run out
run.
of it. Well, on in this account, I'm going to run out of contracts at 9. And the other one, it's either we go all the way back up or I get absolutely smoked.
Let it run. I'm actually gonna leave my last one for 21 swing if we can get it up there.
I like it because this is the perfect V, right? If we can get so removal 0975. Those of you that have been around a while, you know how removal works. So 1R would be 1550 if we break 975. Okay.
Come
Out
on.
at 9. Good call.
Take me home.
04 to 09, guys. Good job. Nice
me
call,
home.
G. Now, folks, notice that. Oops. Okay. Right here. See, look, everybody, look at the screen. Even if you're in a trade, it doesn't matter. Look, he called 04 before this volume came in. I want to make sure everyone understands it. It was starting to come in. It was starting to come in. It was starting to come in, and he goes 04. Okay, then this volume came in. Now, it's not that G is controlling the market. It's that G has taken the time to find the notes that find the highest probability place to play with the professionals.
And I just react. I wait for a reaction and I react.
That's it. Great trade. So now we're waiting for the next move. That cleared my account that I was trying to get out of 09. I will not take another trade.
Very nice, G.
That account is no longer there. That is done for the day. Dunzo.
Yeah. I like it. I'm gonna move one break even and I'm cool. I'm gonna accept the rest at 02 and I'm chilling.
I got the top 09.
Yeah, that was a nice out.
And that was on the 2-minute chart. Let me show you where I got that. Right here on the 2-minute. It's one of Joey's white lines. All right, so now the bounce point is 05. If 05 breaks, we go straight to 00 even quarter. 07 750, 07 75 is still major for me. Ooh, they're leaning into the 06s now. They're leaning.
We need more suckers.
Yeah, there's a lot of tape at 06, and he's taking them. Even though it shows 50, he's taken 1,000.
5K, 07, 6. Oof. 6.
They're leaning on him. Okay, there's a big sell signal. Can't take it. We're still narrow state, everybody. The 2-minute chart hasn't moved.
There's no selling here, and I don't know.
There's nothing to trade here besides if you're long, stay long. Well, make sure your stop is clear. I have no trade. Well, yeah, I'm not going to take this short. Is what I mean.
That's right.
Now, could this trade go straight to 0250? Sure. Am I going to be in it? No.
No, only
We're at lower
0250.
Keltner.
Because remember, we still got 99 for even. So 02 fails. 99 lower. But I'm really watching that 05 because that's what created the fail breakdown. So 05 is your line in the sand. 02 stop. So that's what I'm watching.
A lot of volume at 05 quarter.
If sellers can sell to a new low right here, right now, I'm adding.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. This is the trade that you trade almost every time, right?
That's my trade.
Yeah, this is, you guys are understanding what he's saying, right? If you go and go over to Trader Chatter, hashtag Trader Chatter in the Discord, and you'll see what he's posting, right? And because this is where so many of us think that this is the next leg down, and then you go, oh wait, well maybe it isn't, right? Now I'm not saying that's not going down. I'm just saying like this is the point at where it's like, okay, are we late or early? And if you can't answer that question, I think that's what the purpose of what you're saying is. If you can't answer that question, well,
You see where they closed that 5-minute candle at 550 because they couldn't close it at 5 or lower because anything 5 or lower would have break the structure to the downside.
Look at 475 and 5 even on Joey 2 minute.
Now take me to 10. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Do it.
A lot of supply right here.
A lot of supply.
Yep, a little slow for me. I may jump out.
Jump out. This is the party right here, Cam. This is where it gets juicy. What are you talking about? Right now you can do two things. Stay in.
I just
and
don't like the
this.
speed of it, but whatever. I mean, I'm still in, but this is too slow for my taste.
Don't blink on my 1050.
I like it when it goes. Bam.
Either you stay in right now and ride it, right? Or you take the stop straight Diddy at 02. There's only two things to do. You ride this or you take this. Anything else, you guess it.
Yeah. I guess it's that day where you have to be patient. You know, it's kind of slow.
They're leaning on the bid.
Yeah.
05 decision, boys.
05 decision by tape. And because they're leaning on it hard. I mean, we go straight 00 if it doesn't hold. Because they're leaning on this thing. Na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye.
2 even 98. The sell breakdown is valid until the lowest low gets taken out. Don't let that go over your head. So until that 0225 gets fake, I'm still in.
Yeah, they are leaning into this tape. 0225 on your 15-minute Joey chart. And then it could really bounce.
That would be dirty if they sweep the low then bounce. That would be dirty.
Dirty. Even dirtier, right? Or it's tough because like think about all the people that they could trap right here, which would be a completely different trade than the people that they would be trapping on a breakdown. Because stops haven't gotten hit, right? Stop out or stop in. People forget that stops stop you in too.
Yeah, because if 0225 print, you letting them free. So whoever's trapped right now, those short sellers that's trapped right now, if you print 225, you give them a chance to get out break even. So the trade is not valid no more.
If we don't get it through '05 and start closing on the 2-minute chart, this thing's in real trouble. If we get through the '05 to '07 and we start closing, here it goes. Here it goes. Rat hole, rat hole, rat hole, rat hole on the 2-minute. 475. Watch. How much time's left? Yeah, they just rat holed it at 475. I told you. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, of course they did, boys. Of course they did. They knew. They knew. 475 over under now.
$40 seconds.
Yep. 30 seconds. Here it goes. Here it goes for the 5-minute.
That's what
Rat
I'm
hole.
on.
Rat hole. Here it comes. Do it. Do it. Now, look, folks, I have no idea which way this thing is going to go. I'm just looking at the candles. That's all I'm doing. I am not in control of this thing. I am just reading the tape. We're going to end the stream here in about 1 minute. It's been fun. I'll catch up on the review trades, the review videos. Just been busy. Got some things we got to deal with Pops' health. So if we can get everybody to get some positive vibes for Pops.
Let's go.
Pops, if you're listening, I love you.
It's a great man.
Hope all is well, Pops. All right, we got him. Play Creed. Hey, Siri.
Spam the chat for Pops, guys.
Hey, Siri, play Creed. Take me higher.
So now, if they really want this, the next move is coming. I still clearly call this narrow state on the 2-minute chart. We have not moved out of it yet. We have not moved out of it yet. So coming back into the 11s, sure, no problem. Okay, it's what do we do with the 11s after that? You know what I mean?
Damn, don't blink on my 1050.
I hear you. I hear you, bro.
If I can get an 09 close, that would be very, very, very awesome.
I was busy like searching for a GIF, and then now we're back in my price. Sweet.
Yeah, now we're back. Cam's like, hey, hello. All right, those of you on YouTube, we're gonna end it. Jump over to discord.gg/SageFT. Those of you that are in the call with me, stay on. We're gonna keep rolling here.